Here's another equation given to us, and it has no solution, and we're going to solve it together and show you why. Now, I do want to make something clear that I didn't mention in the other videos. Looking at the problem initially, you're not going to know how many solutions it has, and you're not going to know what the solution is. You have to solve it. I'm letting you know in advance why it has no solutions, or that it does have no solutions, so we can go back and understand why. So, what I'm going to do is the same thing I did before. I'm going to circle my variables, because I'm going to end up wanting to get those by themselves. And then I'm going to draw a line right down the middle where my equal sign is, and that's going to help me organize my information. So I'm going to focus on just the left-hand side first. I'm going to focus on the parentheses first. 12 plus 2, that's going to give me 14. So I end up with 4n minus 14. Those are not like terms, so they cannot be simplified anymore. Here on the other side, we can either subtract these first and multiply by n, or I can distribute. Really doesn't matter, so I'm going to show you the distribution property here. So when I distribute, I have 6n minus 2n, and then I have a minus 9 here at the very end. So I'm going to go ahead and add my like terms. I still have a 4n minus 14, but on the other side becomes 4n minus 9. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do something called BS math. That stands for both sides, for those of you watching. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 4n and move it to the other side, so it's going to cross that yellow line. So when I move it to the other side, I have to do something on both sides in order to make that work. I'll subtract 4n on both sides. 4n minus 4n is 0. And it just so happens over here that 4n minus 4n is 0. It doesn't always work out that way, but notice how the variables are canceling out. So we have negative 14 equals negative 9. Is that true? Well, no, it's not true. 1 doesn't equal 2. Negative 14 doesn't equal negative 9. It doesn't make sense. So that means there's no solution. You can even see that further back in the problem back here. 4n minus 14 is not the same as 4n minus 9, because here we have the same thing. But then we still have that minus 14 and minus 9. They can't be equal to each other. So our final answer is no solution.